All right, we have our post Thursday Night Football injury updates, I guess you can say, from Kyle Shanahan. Let's start with the most significant injury, and that was from Kalia Davis, who has a broken hand, and it will require surgery. So expect Kalia Davis to miss some time. He's kind of been like a heavy use or heavy rotational player on the defensive line. But obviously, that means Alfred Collins will have to probably play more, except he's on this list too. We'll get into him in a second. But just an unfortunate situation with Kalia Davis going down. 49ers have been so banged up on that defensive line, and they unfortunately only came out more banged up from this game on Thursday night. As we talked about with Alfred Collins, he's effectively day to day with a knee sprain. So I think it's just something that they are going to monitor. Thankfully, they have some extra time off with the mini bye after Thursday Night Football, and we'll see how he is able to respond from that injury, and see if he'll be able to be back soon. But it doesn't sound like too crazy of an injury. Defensive end Yetur Gross-Matos, we saw him go down. He is expected to miss time. Yetur Gross-Matos has had a really hard time with the San Francisco 49ers when it comes to health. He has been hurt nearly the entire time he has been a San Francisco 49er. He's only in his second year with the team. He missed all of training camp this last year. I remember John Lynch talking about the addition of Yetur Gross-Matos. One of the reasons they have like a injury grading scale. He was like one of the most healthiest players that they had looked at in free agency. It was one of the reasons why they brought him in, and he has been nothing but hurt since he has been with the San Francisco 49ers. It's really unfortunate because he has a lot of upside. He really could be a big-time contributing player, but he is now hurt. So the 49ers are just going through it on the defensive line. Cornerback Upton Stout has an ankle sprain, and he is considered day-to-day. We did see Upton leave the game yesterday, and I think that had something to do with it. We did hear that George Kittle had a good chance to be able to return this upcoming week against the Tampa Bay Bucks. But according to Kyle Shanahan, he is a long shot to return and could be targeting the week after. So regardless, the 49ers are going to have George Kittle back pretty soon. And, shout out to Jake Tonges. He has really done a phenomenal job filling in, scoring multiple touchdowns this season. And he's obviously no George Kittle, but he has really stepped up when the 49ers have needed him. He just scored in this game on Thursday Night Football. 49ers are aiming to open Malik Mustafa's practice window next week, which is exciting. Malik Mustafa obviously was a big surprise injury update after the NFL draft when we found out that he had a torn ACL that he had suffered in the final game against Arizona last season. So with many expecting Malik Mustafa to take a big jump in year 2, he ended up on IR, and I think he's on the PUP. But regardless, just was an unexpected injury. Thankfully, the 49ers drafted Marquise Siegel. Marquise Siegel came up with one of the bigger plays of the game. He was heavily involved on that 4th down stop. He delivered the final blow that kept Kyron Williams from crossing the first down marker. So it was, he's been great. He's been solid. Jason Pinnock has been okay. I actually expected Jason Pinnock to be a little better than he has been. So I wouldn't be surprised if Malik Mustafa, claims that spot that Jason Pinnock is currently holding, and you've got some young secondary in Marquise Siegel and Malik Mustafa potentially starting. But again, we have to see how Malik Mustafa responds and reacts after coming back from that injury. So we'll see how he responds. But overall, not too bad, I guess. But again, the 49ers defensive line is just getting chipped away. It might be time that, with the 49ers now being 4-1, proving that they can win. We know they can win with Brock Purdy, regardless of what all the conversation's going to be. We now know they can win with Mac Jones. This team can go far with either one of these quarterbacks. So let's go in. Let's go trade for someone. Go get a Trey Hendrickson. Go get someone. Go get a defensive tackle. Anyone who's available. Make that call and see if you can bring him in. So because as it stands right now, the 49ers defensive line just keeps getting banged up. So we'll see how it goes moving forward. But the 49ers, man, what a gutsy win. What a big win. And hopefully they'll be able to continue to overcome these injuries. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.